Nobody wins when the family feels.
Ain't no love, no more love for me. Ain't no love, no more love for me. Ain't no love, no more love for me. Cause I always get left lonely.
Yo, Gigi, turn it up.
You wanna put them niggas in the spitter? That took your dog, don't you? You wanna hop out with that fine, put that pressure on him, metal to his head. You wanna blow it simple, don't you? You won't get back, do anything, forget that.
The tragedy in Franklin, where a shooting in broad daylight took the life of a 10-year-old boy yesterday. Today, we are hearing from that boy's family as detectives continue to search for the person who pulled the trigger.
Brenda McIntosh joins us in the studio now. And Brenda, you spoke to the young boy's father?
Yeah, the father tells me his son, Lamarge Holden, was a loving boy who was just an innocent bystander. Now he's urging detectives to find the person responsible for Lamarge's death.
Somebody just killed my son for no reason.
The family tells us that boy is 10-year-old Lamarge Holden. While the boy's father wished to remain anonymous, he recounted the moment he learned that his son had been shot.
I was knocked on my door, told me my son got shot in the head.
Welcome to 2023, where a lot of the females acting like men and a lot of the men acting like women. Family, imagine having an altercation outside your front yard. You got your dad with you, your child, a couple family members, but suddenly you get into an altercation with a female. Next thing you know, she brandish and fire her firearm, striking your dad and your child, just 10 years old, leaving him lifeless on the scene. And all this for a couple bucks. You don't even really know the person. As a dad, all you can say is this.
While the boy's father wished to remain anonymous, he recounted the moment he learned that his son had been shot.
I was knocked on my door, told me my son got shot in the head. That moment was terrible, though.
Lamarge's father says he doesn't know Drayton, but he urges detectives to find her and bring justice to his son.
I hope that they get caught, though.
It's a hurtful feeling, knowing an innocent child was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Family, you know, they don't even care where they aiming at these days. It's like a pride thing. But this is what we have here today, family. A Virginia female rapper living in a Commonwealth state, already on probation before this even went down.
Court documents showed this isn't Drayton's first run-in with the law. At the time of the shooting, Drayton was out on bond for another incident that happened in December. She faces a felony malicious wounding charge in that case.
But just that statement alone, knowing you living in a Commonwealth state on probation and you still manage to do what you do, family, we know what we working with here. So before we disclose who this person is, talk about the incident at hand based on the public facts, and a little about her rap career and a recent interview where she disclosed her personal feelings, I wanted you guys to remember this. I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Family, meet Tashonda Nicole Drayton, aka 23 Brazy. Today, as we doing this video, she currently have a 5K reward on her for information leading up to her arrest. Allegedly, 23 Brazy is held responsible for the first fatal shooting in Franklin, Virginia since April of 2022. Just to give context, you're talking about an area with a population of 8,217 according to 2021 census report. So with almost no crime and not that much going on in this area, it's possible, and it's a high possibility, that if you do some crime, you definitely getting caught. Now, as we mentioned, 23 Brazy mentioned that she raps out her pain through her music. According to a recent interview we'll later check out later in the story. She got a couple tracks on YouTube. One was a track called Spitter, released 2 years ago with over 14,000 views and counting.
You wanna put them niggas in the spitter? That took your dog, don't you? You wanna hop out with that fine, put that pressure on him, metal to his head. You wanna blow it simple.
Another track was a track called Lonely, released 5 months ago as of recently, with over 5,000 views and counting.
No more love for me. Ain't no love, no more love for me. Cause I always get left lonely.
But as you can see, she's speaking about being left lonely and how she giving out no more love. She talked about that in a recent interview. Check out a 2-minute clip of it.
So, on this new loyalty single, you know, you got some pretty significant lyrics. You care to tell us where your mind space was, or give us the background on?
Yes. Loyalty came because I was at a very low point in my life dealing with love, friendship, and everything, and I felt lonely. I lost myself, and my lyrics, it hit because I feel like when I say like I'm chasing my dreams but being followed by my nightmares, I really feel like that. I work so hard with my music every day, and I'm chasing my dreams every day. And my nightmares is the negativity, the people that's trying to bring me down, the things that's trying to bring me down when I feel it, certain things that I try to give my all to, and the things that, you know, we have nightmares about, the things that hunt us in our sleep. You know, you wake up in your sleep, you shiver, you being followed by your nightmares while you trying to chase your dreams.
Any other lyrics in the song that you care to like?
Oh yeah.
That's significant.
I want to break down my verse because it really hit when I was like trying to lock my dope and I ain't got no spare keys. I remember when I needed you, but you left me lonely, starving with your hands still in my pocket. I said that line because I feel like I used to keep my door to my heart and everything open for people, like my life. And I felt like it was time to close. I don't have spare keys to help nobody no more. Because when I'm there for them, they never there for me like I'm there for them. And I just feel like and you left me lonely, starving with your hands still in my pocket. Like, you left me, but you still willing to ask me for money. You still want to text me asking me for this. Or you still want to take something from me. It's like a prayer, you don't speak to me, fuck me, but you still want trying to ask me for money, and people you don't talk to in years, they don't check on you. How you doing? You all right? Hey, bro, you got $10 on Cash App? No, I don't. Your hand's still in my pocket. So why you keep on telling me you love me, need to stop it? How you doubting me? When you the same one who doubted me, you knew I needed help, but you still ain't reach out to me. You didn't. Y'all seen I was going through it mentally. Nobody reached out to help me, none of that. You know what I'm saying? You still ain't reach out to me. I pick up my phone every time it rings because that's how it's supposed to be. The ones that solid, I'm going to hold them tight and keep them close to me. Because when my phone rings, I pick up. And I make sure I say I love you at the end of every conversation because that might be the last time I talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand them lyrics. They don't understand how that feel. So it's like, I'm there for you when you need me. I'm going to pick up the phone every time my phone rings. And the people that's loyal to me, I'm going to hold on close to them and I'm going to keep them, I'm going to hold on tight and I'm going to keep them close to me.
Shout out to the platform 3L Less for that exclusive. You guys want to check the entirety of that interview out? You guys should do so. That interview was released less than 2 months ago. So you got a mental of how 23 Brazy is actually feeling inside. But unfortunately, due to her actions, if these allegations are true, the place she's going to go once they catch her is going to be an even lonelier place than where she once was. August 9th, 2023, it was a Wednesday afternoon. Franklin police had confirmed to the public that a 10-year-old boy had lost his life and a man was hurting in a shooting. According to Franklin Police Department, calls of the shooting at the 300 block of Otter Street came in at around 3 p.m. Both the 10-year-old boy and 37-year-old man were brought to the local hospital. The 10-year-old boy was identified as Lamar J. Deshaun Holden. May he rest in peace and love condolences to his family. He later passed away, confirmed at the hospital. The unidentified man in his 30s, who was lucky enough to survive, was flown to Sinatra Norfolk General Hospital, where he was treated and released. LaShonda, aka 23 Brazy, is the prime suspect according to authorities. All this started allegedly over money, and she fled the scene. As we mentioned, Lamar J. dad don't know who she is. At least that's what he claimed. But she is on probation, so it won't be that hard to find her. Authorities there got help from the U.S. Marshal. The U.S. Marshals put $5,000 for anybody who can assist in leading up to her arrest.
Thanks for joining us. We begin here at 6 with an all-out search for that suspect in the double shooting that turned deadly for a child.
U.S. Marshals are also now looking for Tashonda Drayton, who police say has been on the run from this crime. Drayton is reportedly known across the area because she's a rapper. But now authorities also say she's a fugitive from justice after last week's shooting on Artist Street. 10-year-old Lamarche Holden was killed. 10 on your side's Michelle Wolf has new information and the 911 calls from the moment after that shooting. Michelle?
Len and Amy, U.S. Marshals tell us Drayton goes by the name 23 Brazy, has ties all over Hampton Roads, and is considered armed and dangerous. As of today, a $5,000 reward is being offered for information that leads to her arrest. In a series of photos provided by the U.S. Marshal's Office, Drayton has a number of distinctive tattoos. Only Loyalty tattooed above her left eyebrow and 23 Brazy in red on her forehead. The 24-year-old is facing 9 charges, including the first-degree murder of 10-year-old Lamar J. Holden.
I don't know, we hear gunshots over here.
Somebody been shot. Police on the end of Artist Street.
1 week ago, Drayton got into an altercation outside a home on Artist Street in Franklin, then began firing a gun at the house, where 5 young children were. 1 bullet went through Holden's head, killing him instantly. Nearby neighbors told dispatchers they heard a barrage of gunshots.
A whole bunch of shots fired.
How many?
I don't know, a whole bunch. I was asleep.
How many shots did you hear?
I don't know, about 6, 7, 8.
6, 7 shots?
Yes, I was asleep.
Okay.
Loud.
Callers then told dispatch they saw a body from the window and they were afraid to leave the house. Drayton is still at large. If you have information on where Drayton may be, call police. Michelle Wolf, 10 on your...
As we wrap this video up, we do want to say rest in peace to the victim. Loving condolences to his family. We sending prayers y'all way. Condolences to anyone who was affected by the series of events that we just talked about. Family, that was the story of the Virginia female rapper who allegedly, while on probation, shot 2 people. 1 adult, 1 kid, leaving the kid deceased and the adult luckily to survive. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.